As men, we typically work towards being strong, responsible, and confident in every part of our lives. Nevertheless, there are particular conduct and attributes that may result in us appearing vulnerable and lacking strength. In this video, we'll investigate 4 prevalent aspects that result in men appearing weak. While avoiding these common mistakes, we can enhance ourselves as stronger and more effective men in all aspects of life. 1. Not voicing your opinion. Why not voicing your opinion makes you weak? Have you ever been in a situation where you had a strong opinion but couldn't bring yourself to voice it? Maybe you were in a meeting or a social gathering and you felt like your thoughts weren't being heard or valued. But did you realize that not speaking up can actually make you seem weak? When you don't voice your opinion, you're sending a message to others that you lack confidence and assertiveness. It can make you seem unsure of yourself, and others may perceive you as being weak and indecisive. This can be especially damaging in social situations where you may feel pressured to fit in or be liked by others. But not speaking up can actually have the opposite effect, as people are often drawn to those who are confident and willing to share their thoughts and ideas. When you do speak up, you're showing that you are engaged and invested in the conversation. You're also demonstrating that you have a unique perspective and valuable insights to share. But what if you feel like you don't have anything worthwhile to contribute? Remember, everyone has something valuable to offer, even if it's just a different way of looking at things. By voicing your opinion, you're also empowering yourself and building confidence. The more you speak up, the easier it becomes, and the more you'll be seen as a valuable contributor. So next time you're in a situation where you feel like you're not being heard, take a deep breath and speak up. You'll be surprised at how much more confident and empowered you'll feel, and how much more others will value your input. Remember, the power of speaking up is in your hands. Don't be afraid to use it. Number 2. Being afraid to say no. Why being afraid to refuse makes you seem weak? Do you ever find yourself taking on more than you can handle simply because you're afraid to say no? Whether it's at work, with friends, or in your personal life, being afraid to refuse can actually make you seem weak. When you're afraid to say no, you're sending a message to others that you lack boundaries and are willing to put their needs before your own. This can make you seem like a pushover, and others may take advantage of you. Remember, saying no is an important part of setting boundaries and taking care of yourself. You have the right to prioritize your own needs and well-being. By learning to say no, you're also building confidence and self-respect. You're showing others that you value yourself and your time, and that you won't be taken advantage of. So next time you're asked to take on more than you can handle, don't be afraid to say no. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Remember, the power of saying no is in your hands. Don't let fear hold you back from prioritizing your own well-being and setting healthy boundaries. By learning to say no, you're not only empowering yourself, but also setting an example for others to do the same. So go ahead, say no with confidence and pride, and watch as your life and relationships improve. 3. Easily manipulated to you. You seem weak when you are easily manipulated. Have you ever done something unwillingly someone else manipulated you into doing it? Others may perceive you as weak and vulnerable if you can be easily manipulated. If you're easily manipulated, others will perceive that you lack conviction. You are easily swayed. Those who want to take advantage of you can view you as an easy target when you are easily manipulated, indicating a lack of conviction. Acting against your values or goals can harm your well-being. You might make decisions that do not match your values or goals, which could have adverse effects on your personal well-being. What if you cannot resist manipulation? Keep in mind that you hold the right to take your own decisions and defend yourself. You should not allow others to pressurize you into doing something that you are unwilling to do. When you learn to resist manipulation, you also cultivate confidence and self-respect, and you demonstrate to others that they cannot push you around or exploit you, thereby building confidence and self-respect. The sentence in active voice would be, the next time you sense manipulation, step back and assess your values and goals. Don't allow fear or pressure to obstruct you from making the right choice for yourself. Let fear or pressure not prevent you from making the right decision for yourself. Keep in mind that you hold the power to resist manipulation. Refuse to allow others to make decisions for you or coerce you into carrying out tasks that make you feel uneasy. As you stand up for yourself, you will observe your confidence and self-respect flourishing. Number 4. Not owning your failures. Instead of owning up to your role when you made a mistake or failed at something, have you ever found yourself making excuses or blaming others? Recognizing your responsibility in the situation is significant for personal growth. One may appear weak and lacking in accountability if they do not take ownership of their failures. When you fail to accept responsibility for your failures, it indicates to others that they cannot trust you to own up to your actions. Having others perceive you as unreliable or untrustworthy can damage your relationships and credibility. Negative consequences for your personal growth and development can also result from this. Not owning your failures means missing out on an opportunity to learn from your mistakes and improve yourself. But what if you feel like you are unable to acknowledge your shortcomings? Everybody commits errors, and it's perfectly fine to acknowledge when you're mistaken. Responsibility for your actions and learning from your mistakes require strength and courage. By accepting your failures, you're also fostering resilience and a growth mindset. You are displaying to others that you are willing to learn from your errors and take actions to develop yourself. Hence, in case you make an error or fail at something again, don't hesitate to acknowledge it. Assume responsibility for your actions and utilize the experience as an opportunity to learn and develop. Bear in mind, the control over accepting your failures is in your hands. Avoid letting fear or shame impede you from taking accountability for your actions. Make use of the experience to enhance oneself. In the end, those behaviors or actions mean that man is weak and bear male. It's essential for men to work on improving those behaviors. Guys can assignment and photograph of strength and confidence that is actual to their masculinity.